whilst it's time for a new type of stream. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need to make some space on my desk here. And cookie time, yeah. Did you guys see at the beginning the cookies I showed off? Were most of you not here? I don't think you were. So I've got to go and bring all the shit through. But let me check that this camera is still working. And I should go into just chatting as well. So you'll be able to see my desk. So. And I think if I angle a bit like, ooh, that, and you don't want it flipped, right? You want it upside down. I'll show you the cookies that I have prepared earlier. Okay. Hopefully this all works okay. Can we see? Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So, we've got things like this, which I'm going to paint with some dust, which I haven't done before, so that'd be fun. I've got plain cookies to start decorating from scratch in the other room. This is like half and half I did last night. So these are all just new techniques that I'm trying out, basically. I'm hoping... Do these look okay on this camera? Is it okay? This one with little kisses. I will show you more in a minute. What I will do is I'll pop these here. Let me just go and get all of the cookie stuff. It's not a cricket ball. Hello. Who am I saying hello to? I missed it. Someone said hi. Ooh. What's that? Hello, H-Emo. Welcome. Welcome. I'll tuck that under the... Right. I will be 2 seconds. Please don't break anything, chat. Bring everything through. If anyone's there, Lavis or Simba or anyone, can you pop me in just chatting under the title decorating Valentine cookies or some shit? I don't know. But something like that. Get all the fucking equipment here. One more trip. I lied. It's another trip still. Why are there things behind the door? A peek behind the door? That's the corridor, guys. It's thrilling. Right. Let's hope she forgot something. I don't think so. It's just in the other room. I can go and grab it if I do. Did you change the thingamabobby? I forget you guys can see when I do that. Come on. Okay. Somebody did change it. Well done, whoever did that. So, ooh. Where to begin? So, this vodka is not for drinking. This is for... She has no idea. What? You calling me a whale? What the wait, what the fuck? Are you calling me a whale? What's with the whale emoji? I think they're calling me fat. I forget that I'm on a little camera, so you guys... I was thinking you could see this, but you can see me. So, you were calling me fat, I think. Sweet. Vodka is not for drinking, although it may be if chat is mean. It's for decorating. So, in here, you're going to have to let me know how audio and everything is if I move the mic back a bit. It's fine. I think they're joking about. Just got straight up icing bags. So I actually better show you on this one for line icing. And all of this is kind of going out of the way, but you see, I have to go on some of the ones I've already done. Well, that's what I'm just explaining now. Misunderstood? Okay. I've got, which I haven't used, it's all nice and sealed, so I'll open it gently now. Hopefully very gently. Because this is like dust, I think. This is like luster dust, not lust dust. Although that would suit you guys apparently. Oh. This should be, so you can brush it on, like with, I've got special brushes that don't use paint, it's just for baking. Shiny dusts, basically. So if you do it thin, it's like a nice shiny glaze, right? But if you put it with some vodka, just a drop or so, instead of water, you can paint it on like a paint and it won't go everywhere and it will stay strong. I don't know what the words are. Words are hard tonight. So, it won't taste like vodka at all. It just, if you use water, it can be clumpy and not go on as well, right? And not dry quickly and make it soggy. You don't want that when you're painting on top of. Say I wanted to like, so part of my idea is to do the dust on, I keep going to the wrong camera. This cookie, it's meant to be a flower. This is my first time doing any of these techniques, so it's a bit shit. But I was going to do green on that leaf, you see? And then red or something on the flower. So I can paint along it and hopefully be a bit more accurate. Maybe I should have a shot of vodka to fucking relax after this stressful stream. See, is it weird if I just sit here and chat without music or anything in the background? Or is that... I did find, I say, like a... thingy-bobby, a radio station thing. But I don't know. I don't normally play stuff. Less British adjectives? What did I use that was a British adjective? So I don't know where to begin. Normally I just kind of sit here and do whatever for a while, but everyone's watching, so... Yeah, so I'll lay out, I guess step one is make some fucking space. Might as well skip a step. True, true. So these are all the fancy lace ones that I was doing last night. As we get to the bottom, they get a bit shitter because I hid the worst ones at the bottom, which is the best trick to do. But you can kind of see what I will show you to do today. And you guys can basically let me know if you find this super fucking boring or if you want more in the future. I want to do some Easter cookies as well when it is Easter. So that would be when I would do the next lot most likely. So I need to probably do like the inside of that one with something. These are meant to be roses, but you can see the dots did not work out well. Do you see they're meant to look like roses, some of the dots? Don't think it really worked. This one, however, I think is quite pretty. Which is quite a nice different one. Bunch of hearts. I'll leave these in here so they're out of the way. And then stripy ones, basically. I think were you actually calling me fat? You're not going to get banned if you say yes. It's fine. Pat my belly some more. I think actually I can tilt a little bit more downwards, then you don't have my belly in shot. Nice. So yeah, so that one needs some extra putting on. This one does. That one I like as it is, so it can go away. Same for that one. And these ones are all nice and small and delicate. Did anyone answer about the music? Don't think they did. Talking about your butt earlier. You can't see shit. It's a tiny camera. It's fine. If I'd put my butt on the desk here, you would have a point. But I won't break out the luster dust just yet because I think it evaporates and I've never used it. So this is all going off. I'll put everything back in that I've done, and we'll start from scratch with some. And we can come back for do some details on these when the other bits are drying, because they do have to dry out a bit. So here we go. I think that one's probably my favourite one. I know it's a bit boring, but it's my first time doing the lace design and I quite like it. So I was quite happy with that one. Yeah, that's what I figure. People always say, like, can I do song requests, etc, etc? Put on your own music and then it doesn't matter, does it? You guys have brains, well done. I'll just be bored without music or streams in the background. That's fine. That's fine. Right, shall I begin? Why am I asking you lot? So, here's the undecorated ones. Got some cling film stuck to the bottom there. Marvellous. Is it awfully loud when I'm dragging stuff around on the table? Oh god, it just smells. So these are pure like chocolate biscuits. They smell delicious. So I'll take out these ones. I figured would act like a bit of a stencil for an inside heart. Oh, wrong camera. But they're more annoying than anything, so I'll do that. Ones I haven't done yet are flowers. So I'll just lift out one of each. We'll start off like that. I probably won't do them all on stream, as I say. Probably be a bit boring. But we can see. May the whale cookies commence. Okay. Starting to push it now. It's pretty loud if you hit the mic. Ooh. Okay, I will be gentle as possible. So you see, this is upside down for me, so I don't know how we can try moving the camera around a little bit, but I can't move it that much because it's super scuffed. I can flip it for you guys, so it's the same way around for me as it is for you, if you want. That's an option. Everything's pretty quiet. My mic is normally a bit closer, like there. I moved it out of the way while I was carrying stuff through. So I've got, when I had an icing disaster the other night, I ruined 2 cookies because, oh fuck, this is gonna need it. That's settled out so much. I need to start with something. I also need to get kitchen rock, so hang on, I'll be right back. These socks. And because chat was being perverts and I forgot that this was a thing, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Is there a distance between icing and frosting? Yes. Depending on your region as well, it might be that they mean different things depending on America land or here, but frosting tends to be with where am I? Hello? Frosting tends to be with cream cheese, butter, etc. It depends. There is a technical difference, I think. So all I'm doing right now is, do you want step by step, or do you want me to just shut up on ice and talk shit? Do you want me to talk about what I'm actually doing? These are just squeezy bottles with flood icing in. And I'm just remixing it because it's separated out a little bit. Because I made it before stream. So that I didn't have to be doing it now. Otherwise I'd be here with this in a bowl, stirring water in bit by bit and drops of food colouring in until it was the right colour and consistency. And I get to... enjoy any excess. Right, make sure that is on firmly, because the other night I ruined 2 cookies by squeezing it and the whole top popped off and red went all over one that I'd done and another one. So we're going to make sure that's firmly held on and do the same for the other 2 colours. It wasn't just you, Turl, it's fine. I used to always turn my camera off when I got up, but don't put the one I've just put in my mouth anywhere. I thought I was being a bit paranoid with it. I don't know. Maybe I should just embrace it and start writing subscriber names on the door. Oh, yes. Is that ASMR on whim? Ooh. Here I am stirring that ice in. I've never experienced any stuff from ASMR. I don't get any tingles and stuff like people do. So I don't have a clue what's actually efficient or not, or what people enjoy. Who knows? I probably shouldn't slurp in the microphone either. Any cookies that I ruin, I will be eating. So that is the upside. One more to go. Tell us about an icing averse guy. I'm curious what mix went into the biscuits. It's very basic biscuit mix with chocolate. So it's Jesus. Flour and butter with a bit of sugar, but not too much, rubbed together basically, and a bunch of cocoa powder, and that's it. But not too much of. The biscuits themselves aren't too sweet because the icing, royal icing, is pretty sweet, right? It's basically, this is icing sugar, egg white, and water. That's what this is. And then you work on the consistency from that. You mix it into different consistencies. The stuff I've got in the bags is this stuff before I added a bit more water. So I colour it. Then I take a few scoops out and put them in bags, so it's all the same colour. And then I, see, this one's quite separated. Then I add more water and make it into flood icing, which is super squidgy, easy to come out. You'll see why I do that in a second. One of them is basically for outlines and details. That's the stuff in the bags. And this stuff is for... Is that ASMR? There you are. That's like alien ASMR. Ooh. I don't know what to say. Distracting myself. I feel like it's very boring. Cookies and biscuits are basically the same ones, just the American version. These are like, I'd call them biscuits, but then they're kind of cookies, I guess. They're called sugar cookies, these ones in America. No, some people like... Basically, ASMR is meant to like give you tingles, right? Or like a nice feeling, but it's... Alright, this is here in case of any messes, essentially. Look at this organisation. Chat. Let's start off super easy, okay? Because I need to warm up first anyway. We're just going to do a little circle. And I will show you what I'm doing. So I've got my bags. Ooh, my cocktail sticks. But I have upgraded this time from cocktail sticks. This is my second time making biscuits. And I got these to shank it with. These are, I can't remember what they're called, but they're literally basically metal cocktail sticks on a holder. They're like mini little skewers. And they're super good for poking problem areas of icing when it hasn't settled right. So what I would do for this, you see, let's do on a white background. So I'm taking the icing bag. I've not got a lot in here. I've got more in the other room in case, but I haven't snipped the ends of any of them, so they didn't dry out. taking the icing bag and I am cutting the minutest little edge off. Now this one's got a seam on as well, which is kind of bad for doing this because it can make it not round with a tip, and you want a good round tip. So, if your tip is not nice and round, you need to shave the side. So, hang on, let me do this. I'm squidging it so all the air's to the tip so I can see where it's at. And I'd rather have it too small than too big. So, I'm going to do it very narrow to begin with. And then I'm just cutting the seam up the edge at a diagonal so it's out of the way a bit. So that's way too thin. Still too thin? I'm being a bit overcautious here. But you do want it to be thin for details. Yeah, some of those were on purpose. Okay. There we go. Oh, yes, that is so satisfying. Ready? Oh. It's a bit too tight at the end. Oh, you can't even see the explosion. Anyway. That's a wee bit too thin. That's why it's spurting out like that. Got to squidge it. So I can get to the end. Anyone who's worrying, I did rinse my hands and they're not really sending me a mum eating the cookies, so I can spit all over them and it doesn't fucking matter. Do you only have that one bag? Nope. I've got a bunch of bags. So if I fuck it up, it's fine, but okay. There we are. That's now about the right size. Might be a bit fat, but yeah. I'm gonna leave that out here. Apple and cheese is a great combination. This feels like kindergarten. I thought it might just be a nice chill stream, alright? If it's awful, I won't do it again. But I'd be doing this off stream, so why not do it on stream? So, hopefully you guys can kind of see. I need to kind of shift forward a bit if I can. I'm going to have to do it where it's comfy for me, because I need to have the dexterity. So we might just move camera angles a bit if it's awkward. Hopefully this looks... I'm in the shadow very much, aren't I? What's blocking the shadow? Oh, it's my boob. We can't really do much about that. Okay. Oh, yes, we can. Go on. Move. Water. Let there be light. I might be super glowy, but that might be a bit better for you guys. What kind of buff do you get from not washing your hands? You get infection rate +3. And then basically you're going to have to let me know if this is super awkward to watch or not for the first one. I'm just going to do a circle on this. This is why I started off with this one, because it's super easy to start with. And I can tell if I've done it wrong. So the consistency for this is a little bit thick, but it's okay. This is definitely an awkward angle. It's not. That's an absolutely fucking appalling circle. Yeesh. And so I'm gonna chop it here and just go, no, you don't exist anymore. Cheating. See? Easy. Wow, I actually haven't done one that bad ever. You guys are cursing me. Where have my steady hands gone? Maybe I should make a green tea or something. Oh my god, this is awful. This is actually appalling. Fuck. Biscuit stream's gonna be cancelled at this rate. I can't even do a basic circle. How am I gonna do my lace and stuff? Well. Let me change the height a bit here. You are stressing me. Let me put my hair up and out of the way. I only like crunchy apples. I don't like the soft, weird ones. I think I'm just slightly the wrong height. I'll have to fiddle with that. So you can see what that shitty circle looks like now. But you'll get the idea in a moment. Because I'm gonna flood this shit. Okay. There's a fucking fly. This is so unhygienic. Why is this happening? So we've got these little flies in the house at the moment, which come from the other room. They're like on a little plant. There you go, it's gone. It's fine, it's fine. It's extra protein, if anybody asks. Well, yeah, but Lavise, their thing doesn't dry. Icing dries. You only have so long. So this stuff, as you can see, wow, that splodges out way better. You're way more forgiving with this stuff because you just pile it on. I can zoom the camera in a bit if you guys think that would be better. And then with your cocktail stick / your fancy metal cocktail stick. See, I've pulled the edge off. I've been practicing without doing the edging, so I might just do that if I'm bad at it today. I think I'm just a bit nervous about doing it all on stream. I still get nervous on stream at the moment. I don't know what it is or why. It's stupid. Okay, so it's fine. This can just be the shit, I say. This is why we started off small. Super easy. Now we're taking the red and the pink. It's basically like a mini screwdriver, yeah, but it's more like a cocktail thing. And in the middle, I'm going to do... This is going to take away all the wow factor from the ones I've shown you, by the way. You're going to be like, holy shit, it's so easy. And this is when I was talking, like, I would love to do cooking streams with you guys. At some point, maybe. Like, I plan a meal on Sundays. Start off super easy and get harder and harder. And just say, look, make sure you've got all your shopping list in. This is the meal we're making on Sunday. These circles are fucking awful. Where's my dexterity gone? Thank God I'm not a surgeon. Can't have off days like this. Thank God I didn't take that career path and instead I'm here. So you just make a target, right? And then, I think I need to zoom in for you guys. Dragging out and wipe. Out and wipe. I just made a very good Valentine's cookie by complete accident. I'll read chat in a second. This is on a timer because this is drying. Okay, I'm actually super shaky. I don't know why. I'm concerned. God, I didn't have a break, so I couldn't have my hit. Must be the reason. Can you see how much my hands are shaking? Ooh. That was an accident, guys, I promise. It's meant to turn into a beautiful flower. Maybe I should just give up and draw some cocks, huh? Get it over and done with. Okay, arm, get your shit together. What is this? Why are you so shaky? Chat, comfort my hand. It's scared, apparently. Ah, see, I'm ruining this. Ruined. Could be a lot worse. Beautiful. There's not much noise-wise for this ASMR, I'm afraid. Not that this is an ASMR stream, you fucking weirdos. I said that from the start. But I've gone from shitty-looking target to shitty-looking flower. But it's a flower. You telling me that none of you could do this? No. Super goddamn easy. I think it's better to just pinch. A little twist in the middle. Yeah, it could be better. I'm just going to clean up the tips a little bit. we go. Not great compared to my other ones, but suddenly, if it would like to focus, you've got a flower. There you go. Look how much my hand's shaking. The fuck? Whoa. Just gonna stretch out my arms in case it's like being really weird. It's relapsed. It's not relapsed. Oh, jeez. Do you mean prolapsed? Are you going in that direction? Yeah, Yoga, did you see my other ones that I did off stream? They were the first time I'd done it and they turned out better than this. Here's one of the other ones. Look how pretty. And that fucking... Whatever. It was the starter one to warm up. However, I need to shake it out, apparently. Punch some shit. Shouldn't have played Yakuza and got annoyed, I think. So we'll let that dry. That one's done. That was like our warm-up one. So we'll do another warm-up before we go on to... These two will be our main ones. This will be our other warm-up. I'll probably eat this one because I'll probably mess it up nicely. But for some point it comes on to... I'm open to input if you guys have colours and shit that you want me to do. Or design ideas. I will try it. That's kind of why I figured I'd stream it. You guys can interact a bit. What did I get annoyed with? Oh, I kind of just misunderstood the entire basics of combat and got to a boss fight and realised, oh, I've learnt this all wrong and couldn't beat the boss. Is watching Bob Ross visual ASMR? I guess, although the people like his voice as well, so... What's wrong with Nightbot? Nightbot hasn't said anything, Turtle. You're talking to yourself. Okie dokie. So, do you guys want me to zoom in the camera before I start on the second one, or is it okay? Because you don't really need this. This is the thing. Kind of need it to be like that. And then like that. Is that a bit better? More central screen that way. And I'm going to make the table a bit higher. On or off? But I'm going here. Yes, I want to get to all these Yakuza mini games that you're talking about. Sounds interesting. So this one, nobody gave me any colours or anything. I will cut the tips off. The pink here as well, I think. It's fine, those crashes were on purpose. So this is the thicker one again for outlining. I'm thinking maybe the white's just a bit too thick or something, or I haven't cut the end quite right. So that's why it was so hard to get out. I have not shared the ingredients for them. If people think they're interested in that, I can find where I have my recipe in the other room. It's very basic chocolate biscuit recipe, and then it is egg white powder instead of a plain egg white for the amount that I was making. Icing sugar and water for the icing. Okie dokie. Next gen Nigella. I think this is like previous gen. Prop damage. I don't know what to do for this one. The problem is I've kind of like done half my designs already the other night. So I can either repeat some of these, or I can try some new ideas. But I don't really know what to do. I'd like to try the kisses again. That was my first time trying the kisses. So maybe I should do... Okay, I should ice the inside first. If I do inside with pink... Okay. So a lot of me... I should have planned this. This is a very unplanned thing, you see. But it's the most preparation that's ever gone into a stream before. So, you know... Think of it that way. Yeah, so the issue with my icing is, because I made it earlier, it's actually kind of settled a little bit, and that's why I'm having some trouble drawing with it. It's a little bit thicker than it should be. So you can see it's coming out, and you probably can't see, but it's coming out a little bit squiggly, as opposed to smooth, which is why I'm having some problems. So that's mainly going to be an issue. for doing details in a little bit. So I might just have to take out the icing, add some water, and rejig it essentially. Or cut bigger holes and just be slightly less delicate. I've done the delicate ones, let's be honest. I can do a bit messier on stream, I think. I've done nice ones off stream. But make it a little bit bigger. Hey Jank, that fist, you're squeezing hard. I'm fucking angry, okay? Just squidging out the end here. Can't really see. See, my problem is, I suck off all the extra ingredients constantly. And so I feel like I probably consume so many calories when I'm making these. Oh, there we are. That's coming out a bit better. I think I'm just cutting the tips a bit too small. Okay. Nom nom. Hygiene. It's not. It's basically a cocktail stick. This is a metal cocktail stick, essentially. It's not a screwdriver. It's something only used for baking. And I bought them after I did my other set of Christmas cookies. So now I will fill in this middle bit with pink. Oh god, and hold the top so it doesn't ever splodge out like it shouldn't have. I have got a tiny bit of spare icing, but I don't have a lot. So if we run out of one colour, that's kind of it, you know. I'm just gonna, because I've done so many already, I was just gonna dust the extras with icing sugar basically and call that a day, and then have some that aren't so sweet. So that will be a problem that we will Yeah, this icing isn't working. I've just poked it off, and that shouldn't happen. Can you see? You probably can't, it's too small. You don't know the problems I'm facing, chat. Life's so hard right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the icing bag a fucking massage. Because if it's separated out slightly in there, hopefully a little massage will reincorporate it. These are chocolate biscuits. So squidge the end off. Squidge the other end off and go to fucking town rubbing that shit together without exploding the bag everywhere. Souvenir from my time in the slammer. I've killed 3 men with that. So when I'm icing my Valentine's Day cookies, you know, people say that you don't have a boyfriend. Who are you making cookies for? I placed them on the graves of the deceased. To show what they meant to me. Does that work? Okay. That's a bit happier. I think I'll make the tip a bit bigger. And just deal with not being quite so intricate. That's the way to do it. Same with the white one. Good night, Waz. So we'll let that dry a minute. And in that case, oh god, I'm not going to do shit to this bitch other than make it red for now. Good shake. So this is freehand, okay? We're not doing an edge on this because I'm sick of that shit. See if this goes any better. Ooh. I've got to leave a bit more of an edge and then I can actually do lacing. This is more difficult because it will splodge, right? The edge means that when you're using this liquid stuff, it's not going to run all over the edges of your cookie. But because everything's dried out a little bit from me making it pre-stream, I can tuck in like that because it's all going to be filled in. It's actually not too bad. I'm kind of playing around with, when I did my Christmas biscuits, the icing I found was a bit too firm. So I'm actually better off doing it with slightly firmer icing, with slightly more wet icing, and I think I could actually go even wetter than this. So I'm kind of, with each thing I learn, you know, I've done a bunch of new techniques this time. So I think I can go even more liquid icing next time to try that out. Right, splooge that everywhere. Can leave some gaps. Yeah, it should be, you see, filling in those gaps a little bit faster than it is. How was Yakuza? It was alright. There's a lot of long cutscenes, which I wasn't expecting, and there was a lot of shitty voice acting on my part, because there was also great swaths of conversations that were not voice acted, in any language. So I was doing awful accents, which I was not warned about. Also, I had to use a controller. I haven't used a controller since I think I played Dark Souls on stream 5 years ago. So, could have gone smoother, like this icing. Yeesh, yeah. So this is why I use the icing fresh. Makes quite a difference. Well, I had to plan that if I do this again next time. So that would smooth out a little bit if I leave it. Just give it a little jiggle. I didn't rage quit him, but you're a mod, don't spread lies. I'm just giving it a jiggle and it's smoothing itself out of it. I think I'll dot round the edge of that one, but it's not too bad, right? Not too bad for no edge. So that one, meanwhile, is drying. What shall I do on the big fucker? That's the question. So what have I got on the big one so far? I've got one with hearts. I've got a white one. I've got a red one. Okay, I could do a big red one. I think I'll do that on there, and I'll do a different design once it's dried. So that's nice and easy. Same thing again. See, these have to dry before I can do the details on top, so I'm thinking it might just work out, but if not, I can do a game of Slay the Spire and then continue. Where's my phone going? Phone? Okay. I'll ignore you too. I was going to put Simba's name on one of these cookies, but not anymore. So I'll do this in a bit from the edge. And then I'll do like dots or some shit around the outside. I haven't decided yet. But... not too bad. The weird thing with icing is you have to lead over where you're going. You can't just draw it. It like hovers above and you have to kind of predict where it's going to fall. Which makes it quite difficult on some corners and such. What's this like as a stream so far then, guys? Fuck. I'm going to have to redo that bit. Because that's a deformed heart. Like yours, chat. So gentle, gentle, gentle. Bloop. Good enough. Simba doesn't want his name on one. Oh, sorry, Simba. Have you got all the... Too many Valentines, huh? Too many. Can't deal with another one on top of everything else. But you see, I am squeezing this quite hard, right? So you imagine doing that and then the top popping off. Oh boy. It gets messy. This is quite fun. But I actually find doing the little details really relaxing when I can just sit there and do them. But maybe with chat backseating me. Why don't you put a few more dots on that lace there? I might not enjoy it. We'll see. Wipe the tip off so that it doesn't drive in there slightly and make it spurt out funny next time when the bottle goes for a pee. I realise that half the stuff I'm saying is innuendo, so at this point I give it up. Give up. It's meant to be a classier cooking stream. None of those immature gaming moments. Instead, I was providing for the homestead, but no, it's just going to be a bunch of dick jokes like every other stream. Jesus. But yeah, this is last time you made cookies. I was just doing this with a cocktail stick. You can do. I just like it because I put my finger in it. You're not using, you have to use fresh cocktail sticks quite a lot. So it's instead of wasting a bunch of cocktail sticks, I have a washable, wipeable rod. There is an actual name for it. I don't know what the fuck it's called though. I just put it in Amazon. I think I put cookie decorating stick on Amazon and got them. high-tech shit. Let me... So you see, you have like seconds here to like decorate all this stuff, because once it starts to dry, this will leave scuffed marks. That corner's kind of fucked up, but I'll hide that afterwards. It's okay. It's not really okay, but I'll deal with it. Edible pimple popping? That's disgusting prop damage. What? That's like an insult. Can we give it eyes and a smile? Maybe. I feel like that would kind of ruin it. I've ruined the top corner of that one, but I can't lift it up because it will slide and it could dry funny, so you'll have to wait. But I'll hide it with clever dots in a bit. I guess this could be a nose, or I could just make them all pink in that shape next to one of those half flower ones. Huh? Would that work, chat? I don't think they're into popping in like a edible way. It's more like satisfaction way. Don't bring it up when I'm doing food, dude. That's disgusting. So on the outside of this one, what was I going to do? Dots around the middle with the white. Have to let that set up. This one I was going to do white with kisses was the plan. So I'm going to freeform it again because I'm a wild child. I'm going to mess everything up because of this, you watch. The white is actually the softest of them all, the easiest to come out. Don't know how to say. But I've made that one a bit more liquid, it seems. Nice. This is more the consistency that everything else should be. I think it was ironically the last one they mixed as well. That's not ironic. What are you saying? Not ironic. Dumbass. Messy, but this is so you guys get the idea of cookie decorating, right? If you like watching it, I'll do it again, but neater some other time. So this doesn't matter that it's merging together because I'm going to put dots there anyway and cover it up. So I'll actually just let that push down a little bit more. Tidy up. Now, you don't see me put that in my mouth. It's totally clean. Everything's fine. While that's still nice and wet, you've got to stick the tip of this in. Just gently. Make sure it's not going to splodge too much. Yeah, this is way too thick. But I did it like this, I think. Just do a little circle. Well, not a circle, but an oblong thing. Do it over here as well. And I'll do them first. Oh, I know exactly what I'm saying. What hygiene rating does this establishment have? It has home baking for only me to consume hygiene rating. So I could spit in it right now. And I would love it. It'd be like I'm eating part of myself whenever I had the cookies later. That's why I also just, you know, put some skin and blood in the recipe mix. Kind of looks like lips. You can see how fucking shaky my hand is. Normally it's nothing like this. I don't know what's going on. Smile, bitch. Jesus. And then divide the middle. She got some fucked up lips, but it's fine. I don't know what I said, but sure. I'm sure it was disgusting. Hopefully those look like little kisses. Go. she's got some wide ones. Yeah, these aren't great. All the ones I did off stream are better. It's like Blue Peter. When they'd put out something amazing, look at... Here's ones that we did earlier, and there's like this fucking amazing thing, and then they do it in 30 minutes on the show. And it looks like utter trash. Okay, that one's actually okay as it is. This one needs some real stretching. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Get in there, get in there. And I will show you that in a moment, chat, when it's set, or else it will be funny when it tips. Well, this one you can see the liquid is kind of going down the hole a bit. So be it. That cookie has the herb. That implies that I have the herb, and that is insulting. Jesus, chat. So, they will go on a tray where it's nice and flat, so they can sit there and dry a minute. And what I'm going to do while I wait for the shakes to wear off, I'm trying to work out why I've got the shakes. Maybe it's because I'm like low on sugar or some shit. In which case I need to eat one of these. Oh, I bet that's what it is. I bet that's what it is. I think I need some sugar. So, let me just go and wash my hands real fast so I can stop infecting everything and wash these off. And I will eat that one in a moment when it's still a bit wet. I'm going to turn off the camera because you're oh, fuck it. I can't find the button. It's fine. Oh god, there's little bits of plastic from the thingy. Right. Back in a sec. Ugh. These fucking socks, dude. They fall half off your feet every time you, like, breathe. Because my toes breathe now. I don't know. Shut up, Jack. Ooh, shit, I need to move that. Right. Now, I won't be infecting every cookie with my aids. Happy chat. Happy hygiene stuff. Well, was I wrong, C-Strang? You didn't, the face. Oh dear. So, seeing as I got some shaky hands at the moment, and it's not great for doing the old delicate decorating and lacing, I figure I will ruin some of my nicer ones that I did earlier, and we will try out this whole vodka thing. So, here's the ones I did earlier. I guess I could try something on that one, maybe? I've broken part of that. I smushed it with another biscuit, look. No. No. Sure. That will do. Let me ruin these lovely ones. You know what? I'm actually going to take a little picture of these first, so that if I do ruin them, I actually have a nice picture of them too. 1 second. You're supreme gentleman. I doubt that very much. You're here watching. Ooh, front camera. You're here watching this nonsense. There's no gentleman in this stream. I'm in my own light again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then if I ruin them with my shaky hands, I've got one nice picture. Now those look professional. These are the ones I did last night. You missed these earlier. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do in a minute, but my hands are shaky, so they're calming down a bit. I will, I'll nibble that cookie in a minute and see. But I'm going to colour this in with dust. We're going to see how these dusts work. And we'll just dust all over that one as well. So we'll see. Because I've never used these before. So they might not really work at all. They might be amazing. We'll have to see. So I've got 1 egg cup. 2 cameras. I keep forgetting that. 1 egg cup. What else have I got? The brushes would be a great start. A selection of brushes. These are just for this. They're not for, they're just for food, but they're not for any painting or anything. They've been washed, they've been wet. They're a bit solid still because they're new, but they'll get there. I need to get these wet. Ooh. Ding 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 ding. Dinner's ready. Fucking hell. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. And, right, the dust. Yes, I had that. It's here. The vodka. Oh. Guys, where did I put the vodka? Here. Will sealing brushes work? It would be effective. You have to drink on Twitch these days, or have they fucking banned that too? Could I have a little shot to maybe steady my hands? That might be a good idea. Am I allowed to do that? I don't know if they've banned it or anything these days. Right, brushes, that. I think that's everything. Put the lid on those. I'm going to take that as a complete yes. Or maybe, let me just have some of my water. That's strong water. For somebody who doesn't normally drink a lot of water. Ugh. Right. I need just a drop. For which somewhere I do have a pipette. Don't know if you can hear that. It's making little. I've never done this, so we're winging it. Maybe this will help my hands, please. And just a drop in the egg cup. Oh, that was a couple of drops. Okay, just a tiny drop. Put that over there. There's not enough space on my side for this shit. Let me move this water. You can't drink as long as it's legal for you to do. You can drink. I'm presuming that means. It's premium water, exactly. It's European sparkling water. And then I get out my lust dusts. And we choose some fucking colours. So I have metallic golden sands. Gold. Galactic green. Silver. Pearl Pacific blue. Camera is not where I think it is. And like a firecracker, which is going to be like a reddish bronze. So I've not used these, but basically the idea is you put some in there, mix it around slightly, and then you can paint. So I guess, first things first, I will do green for the leaf. Gonna need a few more egg cups in this though, if I'm doing one for each colour. These cookies have 10, well, I mean, these were a couple of quid for the luster dusts, but they last for fucking ever. I'm going to use the tiniest amount right now. If I don't spill it with shaky hands. So let's go very gently. I was going to do a joke about snorting it, but I realised I might get in trouble for that, so I shall not turn off the camera and make sniffing noises. Oh, ooh. Holy shit, it's magical looking. This is my first time doing all of these decorations, so I'm pretty pleased with how they've turned out. Okay, that's pretty liquidy looking, but damn is it shimmery. Don't know how well the light and the camera is going to pick that up, but it's basically like raining glitter. Green glitter. So, for the first time, I'm going to first put the lid on. on the green powder. Although, oh my god, it looks like it's bubbling. There's so much glitter in it. And gently paint the leaf. Again, never done this, so... Okay. I can see how adding the alcohol makes it not spread. Like it would if I was using it just as dust. Think I need a bit more. Yeah, it needs a bit more of a mix, really. Okay. This is a learning process, guys. Is that edible? Could give some people some nice heavy metal poisoning, I guess, in the form of cookies. They'd never know. It's pro-murder straps. That is probably the most feminine way to kill, right? Poison is already the woman's way of killing. You do it by painting cookies. Genius. Okay, chat. Tell me now, have I ruined it? Part of me thinks the answer is yes. Oh god. Not its biggest fan. It's meant to be a leaf. Now it looks really weird though. It's a bit more shiny in person. Yeah, it kind of looked better before. Hey, it's a learning experience. It's fine. So, the rest of the learning experience. What colour shall I make the flower? Let me do a nice rusty coloured flower without putting vodka on it and see how it looks, right? How intense. Did anyone say, by the way, if they want more of these streams? Would you want to watch me do this in the future or do cake decorating? Which is a bit less fiddly. Picking my brush here. I think that's probably the best one. It's a bit firm. They're all a bit firm. Okay, get the extra water off that. Yes. Add the glitter of Mary essence. Tasty hand sweat. My hands aren't sweaty, it's fine. This is quite a nice colour. I might fuck it up here. We will see. But hey, we'll fuck it up together and I can blame you guys. That's the whole point of doing this on stream. Okay. Okay, so it definitely comes out. I'd have to put it on. Tap, 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 tap. Part of me really wants to paint this on my eyes. I feel like it could be an amazing eyeshadow. I mean, have you guys seen my Christmas cookies that I did? That's the first time I made and decorated biscuits, right? And I think I've gotten a lot faster and a lot better. So I figure I do this a few times a year, I'll be a fucking pro soon. And so, even if watching it's entertaining but not educational or like mind-blowing right now, maybe in a year it would be good. Okay, I like this. I actually like it a bit better without the booze. I think the booze would be good on cakes and stuff. Ow. Oh, did you hear that click? Oh, that was my fucking knee going sideways. Hopefully that's okay. And doesn't dislocate itself. Sure. But yeah, I have thought about doing, say, maybe like a Sunday cooking stream, right? Sunday afternoons. And I would put out the recipe list and the recipe. And you guys could plan for it for a whole like week in advance. And then if you wanted to, you could cook along with me. Make sure you've got all the shopping in. And cook along. This is very delicate. Okay, I'm liking this. Are you okay? No. My knee is really hurting. At least it wasn't my hip. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but when your hip sometimes just pops and gets like, you know, it needs a good wiggle, but you can't ever find the angle. And it's super sore until you can suddenly crack it. That's what's going on with my knee right now. I wonder how glittery your mouth will be if you eat this. That's the question. I have bought some black food colouring, which I've never used. Which I was going to try out on stream, but I feel like I may be a bit cursed today with my clumsiness, so it's probably just end up dyeing half my face in some sort of freak accident, so I'm going to avoid that. But I know that that can dye your tongue a little bit afterwards and make it look like you've been eating souls instead of like space-themed cake. Hello Ethan, welcome back. It's a bit of a different stream right now. I'm kind of chilling, painting a rust flower, which is a new thing apparently. So I'm going to try this side, doing it a little bit. I can actually go, ooh. Okay, I can actually go quite hard if I get a clump of it. Damn, okay, this would actually be super sweet on any sort of metal theme, if you were doing metal decoration. I'm hoping if I do this and then tip it and blow, all the excess will come off to over the bin. Quite a bit of excess came off. So, don't know how well you guys will be able to see again. And again, the lighting's not great. This is a very shitty stream setup, I'm afraid. And this was my first attempt doing a flower, so it's kind of shitty looking, but it really highlights all the flaws, huh? That's a bit of an issue. And I'm just going to put some yellow over that middle bit as well. That looks like scar tissue. It looks better in person. Thank you for your brutal honesty. Hey, there's some good Halloween themed cookies, right? You can do all sorts of gruesome shit for Halloween. I'm just gonna... I don't know what all the brushes are good for, so I'm just trying out all the different colours with a bunch of different brushes. That's a nice one. And you see, while I've been doing this, the other cookies have been drying. So, there you are. Now it's a bit more flowery. Focus, you bitch. The bottom half looks really weird for you guys on camera, but it's not that bad. Anyway, that was my first attempt at a flower. So it could have been worse, could have been better. Good to know. So, I don't know what else I should put that metallic stuff on, you see. I mean, it tastes good, even if it looks like shit. It's going to taste good still. They are delicious cookies. How's that? Okay, yeah, see, this one is very much kind of... This is the one that I'm about to eat to get my sugar up. I think the lips, look, those top ones up here turned out pretty well. The top ones on the other side here didn't do well. But other than that, focus on those luscious lips. I'm in the shadow there. You can see, like, because I didn't do the edge where it's smudged over. I don't know, the camera's not behaving, but I'm going to eat that while it's still wet because it's a messy one anyway. Get that sugar in me. Hopefully I'll stop being a shaky idiot. Okay, not bad. I mean, at least they taste nice if nothing else, right? That's the important thing. You know, in a month, I'm doing my mum's birthday cake. That might be a good first cooking stream. Because I can kick her out of the kitchen anyway, because she won't be allowed to be in there because of that. So that might be a good time to try it. I thought I might do a mirror glaze, which I've never done before. If people know what that is. It also gives great potential for disaster and it all going horribly wrong, which you guys would find very entertaining, I'm sure. As I cried and put together a second cake within an hour because I ruined the first one. Okay. Hello, secret collector. Sorry. I'm eating a test cookie. Very important to make sure they taste okay. Right, hopefully the arm will stop shaking a little bit now. I think I put everyone else in chat to sleep. I kind of don't want to fuck with this one. I think this one's really pretty as it is, right? I don't think I should put any colours on that or anything. I think I should just leave it be. Please, camera, be nice. There we go. It's quite intricate as it is. I think I'm going to leave that one. That one's done. This one I can fuck around with because I don't care about. Same with that. And that one's pretty nice to just leave blank as well. Hello, Pyro. Am I going to start a bakery soon? I wish. I would love to have a bakery. Sadly though, these are just a test batch. So I've got some gold on this brush. I guess I'll just stick it somewhere. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to get up. I didn't plan for this. I'm going to have to get up and do a lot of rinsing off if I change colours and brushes. Now, what other ones were there? I think I'll leave these ones as they are. You can do too much. I don't need to add like shimmer to this shit. That's just like nice simple hearts. That could have something on maybe. And this one definitely needs something on. That's boring as hell right now. But other than that, I'm going to put this one away so I don't fuck it up somehow. Along with these bits. I'll put that away for now. And this one, I guess, is done. See, this is why I said I don't know how many I get done tonight. Gold on red would go well together. Yeah. I've only got one plain red right now. If the other one dries okay, I will have two. And this one is the ones that I did earlier on stream, and they are drying. That one's almost done. These ones will take a bit longer because they're a bit bigger. But I might do gold on that red one, and some sort of lace on that one, maybe? I guess if I'm going to do more, I should get the next ones iced instead of decorated, right? Because they take a little while to dry. So let me put those over here. You'd buy them if you're from the UK. Well, these ones haven't been up to hygiene standard for buying. But thank you very much for the idea. Nope, that's the completed cookies. Empty ones. Oh, I can do a very easy... I haven't done any of these yet. A couple of tulips. I'll do one pink, one red, and then I can paint the bottom with the green. Easy plan. Okay, let's do that. I'm just going to free... I've got the edges. I'll do details on top. Such a fucking genius. Okay. Trying to think how they'll go down a bit, won't they, if it's a flower with green. Goodbye, Nutty. Happy Valentine's. It is no longer technically Valentine's here, so congratulations, UK people. You're not feeling alone anymore. Which I don't really understand anyway. I guess if you want to be in a relationship, it sucks, but... As someone who's had a few people message them about such stuff, I honestly just don't fucking understand it. People speak to me as though I might understand it, but I don't. I think I'm slightly broken in the fact that I just, maybe I'm, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. What's it called if you just don't want to be with anybody? There is a word. I forked it. I forked it. There we go. Beautiful. I wish, I hope when we move, right, that I'll know the neighbours and I can give them cakes, and I think a little divot like that is good. Give them cakes and biscuits, because I never know what to so many. Aromantic, is that the word? I don't think that's what I was thinking of, but maybe that's it. On aerodynamic, I'm not very aerodynamic. They look like charging elephants. Oh my god, they kind of do. Like this way up, you mean? Like they're going, oh. Man, well, that's quite creative. I like it. God, this bottle is the one that exploded on me the other day, so I'm constantly terrified it's about to do the same again. Because it really likes to build up the pressure and make you think it's ready to fuck off in your hands. Doesn't even make sense in the term of fucking off, but so be it. It really feels like it's going. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is where I could do nice design. I'll do a nice design on the second one as a mix of pink and red instead of just plain red. Bit more exciting. But, let's say, apparently tonight, wobbly hands, so that is one of the downsides of the cookie decorating. I have had a delay with the Christmas ones. I had a day where my hands were just shaky. So, just means you can't really do any details very well that day. I think with you guys it's nerves though. I'm just like, oh god, they're gonna call me a cheat. Oh, you didn't even make those other cookies, you looked them up on game FAQs, because my chat's a bunch of wankers like that. Not most of you guys, just the old regulars. The ones that have probably gone to bed now. Well, you know, they're often hot dates, because all of my regulars are very popular people. Have great social lives. Yeah, see, because the consistency is a bit funny, you guys probably can't tell because the camera's not 100%. It's not as smooth quite as it should be, because the icing's like half a day old. Is that food paint? This is just icing with food colouring in. I have a set of, if anyone does care, these icing things are great. Wilton Colourite. It's like a set of 8, but you can make pretty much any colour with it. And they're really strong compared to other ones I've had where it just doesn't hold the colour at all. We can see little bumps. No! Normally it should be like this one, you see, was done when it was nice and smooth. And you can see how smooth that finish is. Shit. Hey TJ. You're not customers. Half a day old cookies are not old anyway, guys. How fresh do you want your cookies to be? They have to cool for a while before you can even ice them. Jeez. Demanding lot, you lot. This might not work very well, but I'm going to try mixing and swirling a bit on this one. I actually did cookies for Christmas this year. That's how I got started on baking all the cookies, right? I did the cookies because there's a company in the UK that does them, but it was like £40 for a fucking box. And the previous year, my mum bought that for a bunch of people. She was like, these cookies are so nice, I'm going to spend this much money on everybody. And I was like, it's a rip-off. It's a rip-off. I can do these almost as well, not as well, but almost as well, and not spend £40 a box. And so that's how I actually got started on trying them out for Christmas this year, because I refused to let her spend a bunch of money. Okay, I'm going to kind of do this. But this is my second time making them, and first time making these designs. So I'm hoping by next Christmas, if I do this a few times this year, I'm going to do Easter ones, I'll find some excuse to do summer ones, Halloween ones, and then like Christmas ones again. Hopefully they will be pretty on par. And it only costs my time and energy. Shit, I should just pay 40 quid. Just realise what a sucker I am. Into all the lines. Sure. I'm going to swirl this up and probably mess it up awfully, but I will learn that's not viable in that case. Yay. Everything about this stream is realistically a test. Yum. Hygiene. Cheryl's Cookie Company? I've never heard of them. Other US people know of that? Right, I'm just going to use my screwdriver, as chat calls it, and swirl a bit here. See how that looks. Okay. Bigger swirls? I'm learning. And flicks. Yeah, I've ruined it. What you gonna do? When the cookie comes for you? Let me put in the middle a bit more pink. Try and balance it out a bit. That sound is the sound of all the fucking air getting squidged out the way. Well, good to know that that does that effect. Yeah. I wonder if I should swirl all the way to the base and make that look a bit better. It's unique looking, okay, chat? Don't mock it. It's the special cookie of the group. Sure. I guess I'll eat that one too, huh? Yeah, you can't see it as well again. Need to get one of those like fucking 1080p cameras so you can really marvel. It's not great, but it's a bit different than just plain red, so screw it. It's like watching an operating scene in Casualty. Yeah, you were, Simba. Good fucking job. It's fine. Maybe I should just drink the vodka. I've only used a drop and I got this whole bottle just to use it for this. And that's that. Maybe I should just do some of the vagina cookies, you're right. Well, those are drying. Keep them flat. I made the mistake with the Christmas ones of squidging a bunch on the plate and then they're slightly angled and it all poured down. That was not nice. Getting rid of the crumbs. Okie dokie. What have we got? Two more of them. Big one, little one. Okay, let's do another little heart. Okay, I have an idea for this one. I would do that swap in a heartbeat, Zimba. Are you kidding me? What shall I do on this one? Any genius ideas, chat? Bear in mind we've got 3 colours. White, red and pink. Any suggestions? I am open. Oh, let me get my hair down. It's pulling at my head. I could do, I guess, like a bunch. I have seen a bunch of animal colours too. That would be something nice to do at some point. Let's give some variance. That's all done. Okay. Maybe it's time for Game of Slay the Spire. Game of Slay the Spire. Bat cookies when they've dried. I should do this one at least first. Big old dick. It's a heart shape, Levice. I could try writing your name on it. I've not done any letter work, and that is something I need to practice at some point. The stems here, I'm going to do like embroidery effects, I think, going down. Dot, 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 embroidery maybe? Yeah, and then paint it green. That might be quite nice. You guys chat, you're so helpful. Fine. I'm going to attempt... What should I do? Follower names. No Conwyn, I talked about this. It's £5 for a name on your cookie, okay? £5. You ain't getting that shit for free. It's gonna take like 30 seconds of work, god damn it. This one little fly is gonna ruin everything if he lands in one of the wet bits. Just trying to think what I can do here. So I could... Ooh, what if I went like that? That would be very fancy. Do I attempt it? Let me go. I'll do pink, red, pink. Ooh, I could do a lattice type thing. Just talking to myself here. Right, Comey with a love heart. I don't think that'll get him to come back, I'm afraid. I think he's gone. Common misses him something fierce. You always bring him up. Okay, let me try this. First up. Yeah, that got messy. I was trying to do it where it like folds over, but it doesn't work very well. He was the one who made the others look good. It's true. Yeah, that didn't work at all. It's fine. I'll just scrape that shit off. Nom nom nom. I think I might just call it, guys. I suck at doing this on stream. Maybe I should just let them set and do it off stream on my own time. You don't... Comey was the one who would... What did he used to say all the time? Was the one who'd be like, Mary, you're in big screen, I love you. Marry me, etc, etc. Go on a date with me, that was his thing. And he was like the one person who didn't get, like, told off who did all of that. How can you not remember Comey? The resident creep. This is captivating, is it really? Look at the ones that were off-stream compared to on-stream, though. I am getting a bit less shaky. I think the vodka actually helped. Let me do... Okay. If I just do it free and like that, okay. I'm saying okay a lot, but no, it's got hard at the end. I need to squidge it out. That's what he used to say, wasn't it? I'm sure he used to ask me on a date. That was his exact words. Boop. Boop. Looks a bit like a butt with a thong. Or some boobies. Doesn't really work, the size proportion doesn't. No, that's not going to line up. Okay. Someone found Comey in another stream asking the same question. He did not. He would ask me on a date, but he was a man whore. I think I was so close to saying yes. An idea for a motive? A teddy bear? What's a motive for what? Do you mean to do on a... Do you mean to do on a cookie? Like a motif? Not a motive? I'm confused. What was I doing? You distracted me, chat. Ah yes, this. So here's the other thing. It's also really hard to look up from. So it's not the best for streaming. Because you look up and you get bloody distracted. I'm using this as a good way to get used to comfortable being on camera as well, though. Because it's just me. There's no fucking gameplay here. Oh, shit. It's all going to hell in a handbasket because of it. But I'm trying to work on it. I feel super uncomfy on stream still. I'm hoping that goes away. I don't remember feeling like this. Maybe I was just younger and dumber. But I didn't feel so I don't know. Not self-conscious, but aware of myself in the past. I'll leave that. Actually, I will go round, because no, I'll dot it. So I'll do that. So I want it from like here. Hopefully this doesn't look dumb. Also, I'm absolutely terrible at finishing my sentences at the moment. Yeah, that's... This icing's wrong because I made it pre-stream. Okay, I'd have to make it. Basically, if I ever do this again, I have to make the icing right before I use it. Otherwise, it just starts getting a bit funny. Like, if I wasn't on stream right now, I'd squeeze everything out of these bags, mix it with like a drop or two of water, and then put them all back in fresh bags. But that's a bit of a long-winded thing to do and it's really annoying, so I can't. On a cookie, can't win. Do you know how hard a teddy would be to do? I don't have brown or anything either. It could be a red teddy. But that's about all, and very small. I haven't put any tags on the stream. Someone's changed it. Who changed it? I said to put it in just chatting. Instead, we're in food. And what are the tags? First playthrough, no spoilers. Is that correct? So, also, whoever... The thing is food and drink, not food, for one thing. You guys are morons. No wonder nobody's here. I'm under a non-existent category. You tell them to change one time. You guys can point that shit out way earlier, if that's a thing, you know. Who was the mod? I can look it up, so you best admit it. That changed it on my demand, huh? And flubbed it. So gentle, so gentle. You guys probably can't tell from the camera angle just how much I'm leading. Where I'm going. I'm like going up and above and around. Damn it, Levice. Of course it was Levice. Are you just taking the fall for Simba, huh? I can see that happening. Being all valiant and shit. Wow. Well, it's not exactly an active chat, prop damage. People are here, but it's not. I was expecting this to be buzzing, okay? The party place. That wasn't really. It's about as active as I imagined. So, now I've put a bra on. Really doesn't look like I've got a bikini thing with a weird birthmark, but sure. What was I even going to do? Okay, I was going to fill in that bit with pink. Sure. I mean, we're shit here at this point, to be quite frank with you. Compared to last night's ones, where I did them off stream, I'm bitterly disappointed. So I shall continue. Because basically, I'm going to be finishing these off till the icing's dead tonight, on stream or off stream. So... might as well rake in those Twitch Prime subscriptions, eh? While sitting here. I take your presence for granted. You guys have been around for so many years despite me not streaming. Instead of viewers, some of you feel more like ghosts, if I'm quite frank. You know? I did like exorcisms and shit and I still couldn't get rid of them. They moved into my Discord. 3 years of no streams, and there they were every day, taking up my offline chat. At that point, should I appreciate you, or should I fear you? I think it's a fair question. You made that Discord, yes, to evacuate your souls from Twitch. It's still here. You got driven back. Should pity us. True, I do pity you. That's a good point. See, it's all like gunked up the tip, so now it can't come out. That's the problem with such a fine tip. This is becoming super unhygienic. I'm gonna have to real squidge that shit. Again, it's just me and my mum eating these. Otherwise, I would be worrying about my hands, but I'm not. Because I don't have the space I would if I was doing this in the kitchen or anything. So there's no sink next to me. I'd have to get up. Chat would call me a whale. And I don't want to deal with that shit. So there can be some spit in the icing. Posh ketchup bottle. Kind of, I guess. Just gently poke the shit around. Problem is, because the icing's a bit too dry, the white icing, it's so easily snappable. Whereas if it was a bit wetter, it would take the pounding a lot easier. It's not a pounding, I'm just at this point saying shit. Who cares anymore? I'm getting sleepy. It's 1:30 in the morning. Did anyone actually do anything for Valentine's today? Are any of you in relationships? Or do you know, just... I guess doing something counts if you drink some whiskey and have a wank and cry. So, did anyone do anything for Valentine's Day? Do I prefer crunchy, crispy cookies biscuits to the soft ones? It depends what I fancy. The soft ones, definitely, if you've got nothing on it, just like soft, squidgy, are probably my favourite. But biscuits with some crunch are way more standard. It's rare to have cookies in the UK. Like, cookies I would call like the soft, squidgy ones normally. Whereas these are biscuits, they're chocolate biscuits. So in here, I'm going to do some decoration. That's why I've left that blank. And around the outside, hopefully there's space. You had a curry pot noodle. Simba went out with all of his side chicks after the main girlfriend. Damn. Where'd you take him, Simba? Well, that's a good reason. Don't have to spend money if you're forgetting about it. Right, while I'm here, let me try out some shit on here then with this squidginess. And I've got the red. I haven't actually used this red yet. Ooh, I hope that's not a sore subject, C-Strang. I tried to avoid any mention of Valentine's Day and failed. I did tell you that this was going to be a super themed Valentine's Day stream with Yakuza. Lavis, so I don't know what you're doing here. But seriously, half the gimmicks on Twitch tonight will be, hey, Twitch chat, you're having a date with me. Don't worry about being lonely. Okay, cut the tip off. Nope. Trim the edge. Nice. Well, it might suck Conwyn. It might be good news. You never know. Can't judge on these things. Way too fine. Way too fine. Good for gentle decorating. Bad for doing it on stream. Just gentle. Problem is, it's such a fine line between too big and too small. It's really awkward balance. Just didn't work out, fair enough. So on this one, to do some... Okay, I'm just going to fucking go for it. Eek. It's a bit big. Anything sexual? What the hell's that meant to mean? Like, why it didn't work out? That's a bit personal. Can't you buy different types of metal caps? You can, but they're not actually as fine as it is if you cut very thin. This is smaller. The tips I've got on this is the smallest I've got. See if it will focus. Can you see that gaping hole on this one? Which is actually very minuscule, but still, that's the smallest. And this is even finer. I think you can, like, speciality order, like, very fine shit if you want to, but get a bit more control this way anyway. Just wipe all of this, wrap it all up. Does anyone here like Valentine's Day? Or does everyone hate it and see it as dumb? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just going to draw some squiggles. I'm going to ruin the cookie. That's what I'm going to do. Because again, this icing is just a bit too thick. No, it's just a useless day. Is it a thing as much in other countries that it is in, like, English-speaking ones? I know obviously it's huge in, like, England and America. But is it... And now it's, like, a big thing in China, of course, as well. And other bits, but... I guess it probably is most places now because they want all of the money. So this might look shit. I'm just trying out something new. Gotta experiment to find out what works. What doesn't. Yeah, this icing is shit balls. Shit. Fuck. Ah! This isn't relaxing. This is ruining my cookies. I'm not gonna have any nice pictures. That's too dirty. Just like chat. Well, here, like, you'll get shit if you don't celebrate it, sort of thing. That's what I mean by huge. Like, everyone feels like they should do something, you know? Which is dumb, but... There's people that don't, of course, but everyone who's in a... Oh my god, it's literally fucking trash. I'm getting rid of it all. So done with this. Look at that mess. It's just not coming out right at all. Hey chat. My cookie now. Look how red my tongue is. Shit. I can squidge out some extra icing. Yeah, it's just because I made the icing up hours ago, right? I did it at like lunchtime before stream, so it would be nice and ready. And I wouldn't have to because you have to mix the icing for like 5 minutes. Then split the icing up, add colours, get it to the right colour while mixing, split that again, and add water to have different amounts of thickness. So I did all that earlier, but everything's just dried out a little bit, so... I've never done letters, so I am attempting letters. Good practice. Yeah, the A's a bit weird. But other than that, not bad. No, I'm going to eat this one after stream. Just put some extra fucking lines on that. Maybe I'll get some more squidgy icing if I keep squeezing, huh? Ooh. Nope. Cool. It's getting a bit softer. Wow, Lavis. 10,000 miles trying to salvage a relationship for Valentine's Day. Ooh, yeah, I can see how that would be bad. And make you not like Valentine's Day. I've never done anything Valentine's Day ever. So it's just not a thing, really. It's on my radar until a few days beforehand. I see everyone and their mother mentioning Valentine's everywhere you go. Then you get a bit sick of it. Let's put some random colours on here. Just to get it off the brushes. Gold. So this was it dry. So it's actually coming off pretty well even just for that. And I want, there's also the red. Yeah, that's not coming off as well dry. That kind of spritzes everywhere. Good to know. I am ruining these cookies though, just so you guys know. Like, they were a nice batch and now they're all fucking ruined. Just for you guys. My up and coming Instagram account is trembling. That shit's dried with the vodka. Nice, nice, nice. Great, everything's going to shit. I think I might just finish these off stream so I don't actually ruin everything. Not showing on the stream chat. Oh no, it doesn't show the spam on that. It was a ASCII of somebody shitting on Valentine's Day. It's a very long walk. I don't think it was a walk, but we'll see. So I'm going to do a final attempt at doing something nice. Are these dry? The problem is I showed you all the best ones at the start because they're all the best ones that I did taking my time. Maybe my secret is I need to listen to something entertaining while I do it. Maybe that's the problem. Like if I'm bored because chat's being boring, so be it. Yeah, your fault, chat. It's fine. This is pretty much dried, but we said I'd try to do some lace on this one. So, my hands are less shaky. I get bored with just music on, so I can't deal with copyright either, so. Thank you, Old Bear. You haven't even seen the good ones. These are the messy ones I've done, and they're all messed up. Conwyn, you always ruin everything. So, for this one, I can do, let me see, I've done a half and half lace. I could do a band across the middle. I could do a diagonal band. Let me do a band across the middle and see how it turns out. Okie dokie. You get a clean top. Nice, nice, nice. Your house is too quiet. I used to have a cuckoo clock. Don't have that anymore. I guess I'll go about here. Hang on, chat. Be quiet. Can't fuck this up. Doo-doo. Okay. I think my mic just doesn't pick up too much, you know. Like, earlier on my mum's in the other room with the telly on, but you can't hear that. As long as the door's shut. Gently, don't fuck it up now. Do you know how hard it is with shaky hands to go straight lines here? Oh, I'm going to go around the edge so it won't be messy, so it's okay. I am imagining all of the PogChamps in chat right now. That's what's motivating me, guys. I'm sure when I look up... God damn it. Well, I could just leave it as lines instead of doing lace again, I guess. It looks a bit like... I know. Oh, okay. It's going to be high tier. Get rid of that blockage. Get a ruler. It would stick to the ruler, that's the problem. Simba, can't you be nice to me ever? Was one pity PogChamp too much for any of you? Jesus. Sometimes I see other streamers' chats and I'm like, wow, they're so positive. Then I come in here. Toxic. Toxic. I fucked it all. Or have I? Was this the plan all along? No, I fucked it. But I'm going to make it look like it's the plan. The secret. Looks like a spider has mown a lawn. Well, that's kind of you. Just going to do... Guys, can't really see. I feel like you definitely need a zoomed in camera. Just on the plate, really. You don't need all of this shit, but we're on janky test stream world, so you got a deal at the moment. I did offer to zoom it in. I've offered to mirror it so that you see what I see. But all of my offers of improvement go with silence, so I think my idea of, not having any graphics and like adjusting you guys to shit tier stream has gone a bit too well. They're not cocaine lines. Jeez. I can hope, Baldric, that you may improve upon yourselves in time. Maybe a false hope, but... Okay, this can work, guys. My hands are getting steadier by the moment. The icing is getting smoother. I think maybe I just take a decent bit of warm-up. I need to have like 5 cookies and go all over them without being too neat, right? Have like some sloppy cookies at the start of every session. And then basically those ones become my ones to eat. And I give all the nice ones to everyone else. I was going to give some of my Christmas ones to Samku. But he got sick and had to cancel seeing me at Christmas. And so he didn't get to even try any. So I can't have anyone even vouch for my cookies. Which is quite sad, really. They could taste like utter shit. You guys have no clue. Mind you, he's part of you lot, so he would probably tell you that they tasted awful, even if they were divine. Just to troll me. Mirroring doesn't really work because of the angle. Why, though? It just means that it would look the right way up for you. So as I'm decorating, it would look like the heart's the right way up, Instead of everything being upside down. I did hook the camera here, but you guys laughed at me. I thought that worked pretty well. You had boob vision. So I'm not too impressed with the dust so far. I think if I plan for that, or maybe on some like crusted buttercream, they might work way better. And certainly for cakes. For cookies, I think luster will be okay, but I say I've never used it. All of this shit's brand new to me, so I'm sure I can look up some sort of tutorial on it and find out I've been doing something awfully wrong. Oh, you should only do it past midnight. 3 brush strokes facing the west. Oh shit, I was facing south. Amateur baking mistakes. It's that one little nub. You have to ruin the whole thing. Look. Suddenly, this boring one, which I actually kind of liked. It's the little seam on this bag. I have got seamless bags. I think I have to use them next time. The seam is barely anything. You can just see it there on the side next to the big heart, that seam. At the tip, if I'm going at an angle, it can scrape against the bits I've just done. So it's this little bit here. It's kind of can scrape and mess up what I've just been doing. So that's something. It's not a great thing, but it's a thing. I can't really pick it up just yet, chat, because the edges will be all wet and I'll smear it all. I can do that though. It's something. Oh, I need to do one on the end there. Boop. I think I'll do another flower one or two, because that was pretty easy to do. Seems fine. Asking for trouble, mister. Wrong one. The flowers are drying pretty nicely. get most of these done, to be honest. I'm getting there. The delicious chocolatey smell, though. Whoa, boy. All these discs was just the leftover dough as well. And they're going to end up being the nicest ones. Crunch. Also, the whole idea of ASMR kind of died out, didn't it? I'm not very good at that, I guess. Let me have a little bit more. See, that was sort. It's the tiniest of sips, but it burns so badly. I'm moving that out of camera shot. This was one that went wrong, so I claimed it and licked it. But I'm putting it over here. So that you guys can't see it and judge me for that awful thing. That is vodka, yes. It was for painting the, It's water, shit. It's for painting with luster dust. You're meant to put like a drop of vodka in. But my hands were very shaky and I was doing awful. But it's actually helped kind of calm it down a bit, so. What I wanted to do was like a swirly pattern on one of these. Get the crumbs off there. But with the shaky hand, it's not been great, but I might be able to do that now. What else have I done on the little ones that look good? Let me have a quick look. Instead of doing another flower, let me look at the completed biscuits. Here we are. Anyone new can judge me off these instead of the shit you've seen thus far. I would like to do another lace thing. I think that's very pretty. I've done flowers. I did the half and half with the lace. So that, you see, is the... That was my second attempt at doing the icing flower. Can you see? On the edges, it's a bit in the light. Does that look kind of flowery? Towards the edge of each bit and lace in the middle. Be kind of nice to do a big version of that on one of them. Hey, if it works for army surgeons, it worked for me. Oh, I should do another big one of the flower as well. You guys probably can't see, but that heart there, I think looks pretty nice. And that was very quick and easy to do. And even with the thicker icing, it might be viable. Shop bought you, bastards. I knew it. Let me get rid of these shittier ones and you can't see it and judge me. They're getting there, okay? What am I going to do with all these? I'm going to eat them and give them away. Sure the lid's on that. I think cookies is basically the same as emergency wartime surgery. I mean, is it really that difficult? Amputating someone's leg? Putting lace on a cookie? I think it's pretty similar. Right, give me my plate back. Bitch. No white stars? You mean snowflakes? Let me show you guys the Christmas ones. And you can look, they aren't the best pictures because I'm on my old phone as well. But you guys can see. Can I show all this? There's nothing there. Nope. That's not them. Food. Xmas bickies. Here we are. You guys can see all of this and see how much I've actually improved. So, like this. So this is my first ever attempt at doing biscuits, guys. So I got Christmas trees with, you could see individual fucking leaves and snow on and shit. That was all of them. That was one batch. I did 3 batches for people for gifts. It was a lot. That's Christmas puddings, which was leftover biscuits again. Tiny. These snowflakes are about that big, so it's very intricate doing. Those are the worst hearts. Okay, chat. Why do I even bother with you bastards? The snowman, which I thought were quite cute. The white stars, as chat calls it. And these were like it as gifts. How do I rotate you? Who cares? See? I think they were pretty nice little biscuit tins to get. Yeah. And here's proof that I was making them, so you can't claim I wasn't. Look, that's the same top as here. Okay? Those ones were gingerbread, that's why they're darker. Individual fucking leaves. Look, it's impressive, okay? Shut up. It's my first attempt, dude. I'm quite happy with that. Just want to point out I've got this in my pictures. Simba. Just to pull up at any time. Valentine's is already over, yes. But the idea is I want to practice doing some, Did I put any more old pics on? No. Here's Evil Me. While we're on Christmassy stuff. Can I take next to the heart at the top? Okay. There's Evil Me. And this is an advent calendar I made my brother when I was like 8. Okay? All of those in the back, all of these here are individually numbered presents, all made from either little bags or homemade folded boxes that we learned how to do at school, with penny sweets in. That was day 25. I was so proud of that. Oh god, evil me. Anyway, back to fucking biscuits. Jesus. Wasn't I adorable as a child? You couldn't tell I would grow up to be evil at all. Okay, dokie. A good old shake again. There we are. If I thump my chest, it makes me feel like I'm a gorilla. Fuck me. I should go to bed, I think. Right. I've done that one, so I will do red with pink. I want red. Red with pink and white on. Got to give them a good shake because they've settled again a bit. See, they settle very fast. Why is it leaked out the side slightly again? This red one's just a bit wonky. Some type of ASMR. Welcome to the jungle. Gorillas don't speak. We're in a Disney movie, okay? It's Disney ASMR. Concentration. The only sound I can hear is the sound of a couple of computer fans. Maybe I could get it set up so that like my audio isn't what you guys hear. And then I will feel like more chilled if I can just sit here and actually listen to like some other random stream something. I think I was doing it the other night to Civilization gameplay so that I could just, you know, not have to look at all. And at the same time listen to the new expansion. But I have serious problems with doing one thing at a time. I have to multitask or else I get insanely bored. It's actually one of my huge things I'm overcoming with streaming. Is trying to do one thing at once. But even then, like, talking to chat is a good second thing. Like, it takes up a lot of fucking attention. You guys have a lot of requirements. Like now, you want me to look up. I can see chat moving in the corner of my eye. And yet, if I do that, I'll ruin the cookie. Doesn't stop you from talking. Yeah, I see you. See you in the corner of my eye. What you saying, huh? Is it worth reading? Could play Yakuza. Not worth reading. Ah, I'm blind. Okay, I need a bit more icing here. See, this should be wet enough that it kind of slides into the holes that I'm having to poke it into right now. Jesus, the phrasing on making cookies, I never realised. Get me another stick of that so I can stop squeaking it. Jesus Christ, it's not on purpose anymore. It was at the start, it's not even on purpose anymore. And if it's wet enough, I can get this in before it dries up without it messing up too badly. Dot. 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 Dash? No, dot. Just kidding. Along with some pink boys. So many shivs. Yeah, I got like a set of 6. Don't know how many bitches I'm going to have to take out, you know? Yeah, it's all crusted at the top. Ah. Okay. Don't look, chat. It's like sucking the poison out of a wound, okay? Mmm. Mmm. On camera. Okay. Hygienic. Bitches. I've got to be quick or else it will dry. Okay? It's for the greater good. Nice. We can still hear it. I'll eat this one, okay? And then, so it's drying a bit, I can tell, because it's taken too long. But you just drag your skewer through for these heart shapes. I haven't shown you this one yet, have I? Yeah, see, that's left a indent. It shouldn't. It should be wet enough that you do that. And there isn't a line where it should instantly reform. But it's not, because the world fucking hates me. Look. If you guys are that bothered by the small amounts of saliva, then just don't eat the fucking cookies. My mum has a thing where every time she cooks, I swear, it's like a secret ritual. She puts the hair in on purpose in my dish. It's got to the point I just never mention it anymore because there will be a hair. She will say, "Oh, it can't be mine," even though her hair's curly and my hair's straight and it's a fucking curly hair. So, she can deal with some saliva. It's fine. Yeah, these hearts are a bit dumb. And see, normally I definitely wouldn't be wiping. I definitely wouldn't be just sticking this in my mouth to clean it off in between each swipe. No siree. Nope. So you can see how they should have looked on the ones that I did before, but you can see it's not formed well enough because the icing's now too thick. But focus, you bitch. What are you even focusing on, camera? There's no faces to see. There you go. So the line shouldn't be as stark and it should be a bit better, but that's how I did the other ones. Have I worked in a bakery before? No. I was thinking I wouldn't mind it, but only if it was like... Working in a bakery isn't going to be doing this, right? Working in a bakery is going to be... Put another load of pasties in the oven, bitch. Maybe not that extreme, but it's not going to be it's sitting there chilling, doing lace designs on cookies. It's going to be more sausage rolls in the oven, more sausage rolls in the oven. Oh my god, I'm melting. Time for lunchtime rush of pasties. So... You could be a cake baker. I would love to do you guys some cakes. I say I'm hoping that with my old computer, maybe I'll hopefully stream my mum's birthday cake in like a month. I'll plan out, I think I'm going to do 2 cakes. Because in case one goes really wrong, and we tend to give a bunch of it away anyway. So I'll probably do 2 cakes. So I might have like a Sunday. I think her birthday... When is her birthday? So I could do it like the weekend. So the 16th, 17th of March, maybe. Might set up for a baking stream. With the actual kitchen. And not here at the computer desk. But it involves unplugging a lot of shit and moving a lot of shit, so it's quite a lot of effort. What shall I do for these 2, chat? Any requests? We have the final 2 circles. What's a sausage roll? Was it you who didn't know what a jammy dodger was as well? Ugh, Americans. Lack of culture. Jesus, what's a sausage roll? That's like me asking you, C-Strang, what's an apple pie? What's a burger? Okay? It's like everyday, important food to the British. It's quite insulting in some ways that you don't know. While you guys enthusiastically throw your suggestions at me for the final 2 circles, I'm going to attempt to do a bit of lace on this. What the fuck is a jammy dodger? Oh, you're making me angry now. I was all calmed down after the Badger Yakuza and Slay the Spire, but now I'm getting fucking mad again. Oh, it's all crunchy at the tip again. So, bear in mind to not use seam bags and to make up icing fresh immediately. My concern with baking streams, right, is that draw sausage rolls. Jammy Dodger does sound very British, doesn't it? Also, you call someone a jammy dodger if... I've never put that together. I wonder where it came from. Which one... You call someone a jammy dodger if, like, they're a jammy git, right? Does calling someone a jammy dodger come from the biscuit? Or does the biscuit name itself after someone being a jammy dodger? It would be a really weird name for a biscuit. I'm so confused now. How bizarre. Right, how am I going to do lace on here? So, like, normal lace... I think I'll do a layer... Okay. Why am I asking chat? Like they know or care. I'm not doing a sausage roll, by the way. Give me another suggestion for those circles. Or else it is going to be a dick. Just to shut Twitch chat up and I'll eat it. So that's... yes, I'll eat the dick live on stream. Yeah, great. That's a great idea. Jesus Christ. Why doesn't my brain work faster than I speak? That would be nice sometimes. I'm gonna sneeze. Draw a cupid. Do you know how small these are? It's tiny. I can't really fit that on there. It needs to be something small and relatively easy because the icing's a little bit too thick. So I'm not getting the most delicate of circles. The whites, I haven't tried the pink yet, have I? The pink might actually be softer, I'll have to see. I'm doing this, gonna let it dry, and then I'll do another design on top of this. No insult was said. Nice. Okay. Sure. Not that tiny. That's like my eye size. Like if you were to actually take my eyeball out of my head, it's probably slightly bigger than that. It's pretty fucking small. Your lines are the thinnest anyway. Well, these are straight lines. They're not too bad to do. It's because the icing's a bit stiff. Because the icing's a bit stiff, it's hard to do corners accurately right now. Shit, you caught me. Yeah, if I was to ever work in a bakery, I'd be a hygiene nightmare because my automatic response to I made a mistake is to put it in my mouth. Yeah. I'll let you have that one, chat. Okay, ever so gentle. Is the seam fucking me up? I can see that. Okay, so straight lines are hard. Depends on what I'm doing, right? I might have misspoken as well. Normally, straight lines are hard. But straight lines are easier at the moment because this is stiffer than it should be. I'd have to squeeze it all out, add like 4 drops of water and remix it and put it in a new bag, which just seems kind of a waste. Because I've done a bunch of nice ones. These are just the shit tier ones at the end now. I can't be bothered to do all that. So, normally, curves are easier. Straight is harder. Right now, however, curves are really hard to predict because it's a bit harder. And like this is coming out sideways because it keeps getting a bit dry at the tip. What's wrong, Simba? Why are you monkeressing, huh? You realise you shouldn't be talking so much shit to someone who's got a pack of shivs? Reality's finally starting to catch up with you. Okay, almost done. There we go. That looks kind of nice by itself. It's still kind of going for the upside down. Could be like a bra with tassels, but I'm going to go across in a second when that's dried and then do a design on top of that. I'm sorry, streamer. Don't report me, bitch. Sorry, let me try that again. Oh, and should I do that? Nope. I won't make any threats, even though they would clearly be jokes. No threats here, sir. Part of my working theory is that Simba is actually undercover Twitch staff on his old account. No, Baldrick. I'll take a break if I want. This fucking fly, I need to kill it, but don't you fly into my wet thing. It's like this tiny little bitch. Okay, I need you to land somewhere I can squish you, mister. Pretty, please. Stay away from the wet icing. I can't see it where it's gone. If it flies into a cookie, it will just drown. Lace brown the cookie, what on here? I don't know if I might get in trouble for doing actual boobs or not. I don't know. Why do you feel bad for Simba? Just because of how he is? I can understand that. Okay, around here, let's try some pink blobs. See how this pink is piping out. Tastily. Yeah. It's okay. But yeah, you do have to actually squeeze the bags quite firmly. The first time I did the Christmas ones, whoa, my hands like seized up. They were not used to that sort of workout. I don't normally, you know, have to firmly grip anything. I'm sure you lot in chat would be quite used to it and adept. Maybe you should take up baking, guys. I did not, Conwyn. That's lies. That's attempting to get me banned for no reason. Take your lies elsewhere, bitch. Someone add a mod note. Okay. I like this dot technique. It's actually super effective if you have unneat edges. This one's not bad. It's only that one corner that's unneat. But it's really good at hiding anything at the edges. And if you don't line it and do it, it actually saves a lot of time. Oh, oh Jesus. Legs are going to sleep. Who can see mod notes? Mods. Or if I show them on stream, everybody. Let me see if anyone's put any on your name. Conwyn. 0 mod comments. Simba, however, has 1 mod comment. Ah, that's from Levis. In this channel, yeah, I think so. I don't know, it's pretty new. So, of course, all the mods have just abused it and left notes on each other, calling each other assholes. But, and I think they've also put notes on me saying I'm a bullying bitch. So I'm just adding it to my bank of information. It's fine. No retaliation planned here. There's a people whose job this actually is, you know, to do stuff like this. I feel like might get. I hope they're allowed to like put on audiobooks or. That's the type of job I can understand if they're in a Twitch stream in the middle of the day, you know? You're not doing fucking maths, you're not talking to people, you're just sitting around piping lines. Okay. Next step is this one back with the white again. So yeah, any feedback? Because I think I'll wind down shortly, so any feedback on this stream, guys? Shit that needs changing if I do something like this again. That was Levis's comment on Simba's, yes. It's not inaccurate, is it? Regularly calls me a man. it's getting delicate. Problem is, if I mess up here, I can't just wipe it off. Ugh, you can with other bits because it'll fuck up all the bits underneath. Wow. That Vulgar actually really helps steady my hands. So if I start shaking again next time, just say, Mary, your alcohol's wearing off, you're drunk. Have a shot to remind me. I should get a chef's hat next time. That might be a good idea. Probably should wear a hairnet or something, right? Shit. I am also a little concerned. The problem with baking stream is my mic setup, right? I don't have either a headset mic or a lapel mic or anything, so I have to take my big one through here. I'd have to take that through into the kitchen, or I'd have to buy a secondary mic. I have no idea how much and how hard they are to get working if I got a lapel one. A lapel one would be great because I could wear it and walk around the kitchen and not be attached to too many wires and shit. And I'd feel like I was on telly. Okay. See, it's getting a bit neater. It's not as neat as the ones the other night, but it's getting there. Because stream via a new fancy phone, I don't think that wouldn't help. How would that help? That would be one camera and I'd have to hold it. It's not going to help remotely, poultry. Okie dokie, that's still drying. I'm going to leave that red heart just as a red heart. I think it's nice just to have one that's just plain and red. So I'm going to put that one away before I spill pink all over it or something. Before I finish for the night, I will show you all of my things all nice and laid out. All them done. Nice, nice, nice. These bitches are ready for details, I think now. They look dry enough, so we'll do a swap. Almost there. So, I'm just going to use white and see how this goes. It might go awfully, but... Yeah, but even then it's only still one camera angle. The point is, I now have two cameras, so I can have different points in the kitchen on show. Bluetooth headset would be awful. Forget I asked, chat. Forget I asked. Jeepers. I'm going to try two different things here and see how they look. They might both look awful. They might look okay. Just squiggles and dots here. See? It's really not holding the dot form even anymore. Let that dry and paint over it with the green dust. I'm just going to do it without the vodka and just dust it and see how that holds. That's just something for the stem. Because hyperposts just stand there with a phone for hours. Do people give tulips? No, it's just the only flower cutter I had, and I had some spare dough. So I had so many hearts already. The dough, I have two more of these, and the circles were there to kind of use it up, basically. And hey, maybe you're sick of roses. Walked into Tesco, just roses. Boring. Just red roses. Well, they didn't even have cool I've seen black and purple ones, which I thought were pretty cool. Nope. None of that shit. And for this one, what will I do? I've got whizziness there. Maybe I try... Oh god. No, it's too ambitious. Too ambitious. It's beddy by time, so let's just go nice and simple with... Wrong angle. If I do it like this, it'll be a bit easier. Like that. Ooh, turn the seam away. Lesson learned on that front. See, these corners are super hard because it's folding on itself. Like that. Accidental vagina. Look, guys. It's the fallopian tubes. No? Sure. I understand me. Put some shit on there. Just starting to use icing up now so that I actually use it all. Do people give stuff to Twitch 2S? No! Don't say these things. I'm scared of it these days. I don't know. I haven't read, like, in detail what I'm actually allowed to do or not. So when people say that, I actually get a little bit scared that I've fucked something up. Let me do some detail on here. That's not quite dry. I just put my finger in it and dented it. No! It's fine. Maybe just the petals. So it'll be blurb, blurb. Squeeze the end out again. Clear for launch. See, I don't know if I actually could do a dick cookie. I might get in trouble. Don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but it's nice in person, okay? I promise. What music did you guys end up putting on to then? What have you been listening to me ramble on with in the background? I'm curious what went well with the cookie cutting. Cookie cooking? Can't speak anymore. No one knows what they actually say. Fair. The stem will be green, but I just did a little bit of detail on there for something. I kind of want to do more, but yeah. Should probably leave that one as it is as well. I might put a little bit of, what's it called, the stamen on, but there's not really much space or anything, so maybe just some blobs at the end. Something a bit 3D. Sure. Getting sick of this by now. Okie dokie. I can take this and do blob, 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 blob. Have I ruined it? Most likely. Oh god, I really have. Oh well, sucks to be me today. Two over. No, not there, not there, not there. Shit. Yes. No. Stop. Just stop. Feel like it needs something, but I think that will do. Not as quite as good as the lace the other day, but because I iced it all in white around the outside and I didn't do, oh fuck, I meant to do icing around the outside of that, I forgot. I was going to do dots around the outside of that, but I haven't left space at the bottom because I'm a moron. People, well, I talked earlier about not being able to really play music, right? But people said they put their own music on. You're shopping? Mostly screams and impact sounds. Oh, I'm sure that really adds to the ambiance. Just put some of your sumo wrestling on, Navis. Nothing like watching cookies and just hearing men grunt as they grab each other. So that needs to dry. That's done. Okay. Do one more swap out. Put that flat. Thing's fine. So all that's left to decorate for me are these bits, which I say I'll probably just splurt random shit all over, to be honest. I'm kind of getting bored with this now. I've done quite a lot. I think I would do those ones off stream. What time is it? It's 2:15. So let me do a wrap up on what I've got done. So I didn't get to really explore with the colours. It's a bit messy. I need to kind of figure that out off stream, I think, along with the vodka and stuff. Need to clean all this up, you see, still. Oh, my legs. My poor broken legs. So, what is this, Livy? Oh, Jesus. Nice. Nice. So, shall I show you? I'm trying to think the best way to show you. Full cam instead of this weird... Ooh, you can see my crotch. Weird crotch cam. Oh god, don't get icing on my mouse pad, please. What a mess. Okay, so if I go to full camera, hello, ooh, leaking my messy room because I've turned it slightly. No, thank you. Nice. Fluffy hair, I'm afraid. So, it has been an okay stream. Honestly, it hasn't been that great all day today. It will show the finished results. I'll be up for a few more hours. I just want to watch the stream and chill, to be honest. Kind of knackered. It's not been a good thing all stream. So there's a nice pretty lace one. Done off stream. Without you lot distracting me. This is my favourite one. Doo-doo-doo. If it would like to focus. Come on, you stupid fucking thing. There we go. That was an attempt at the flower and using the luster dust with the vodka. But while it looks a bit bad on stream, it is nice and shiny in person. The flower's just a bit squiffed, so it's not the best. This is one that I should have shown you actually to do, which was pretty good and easy. That's just a bunch of hearts on a heart, but it's super easy to do. That's all the dots in a row, and then you go whoosh around with the shiv and get that. I think you guys saw me make this one today. Shitty little heart one. Good old plain red one. This one was me attempting to do dots before I made hearts to check that the dots went okay. And roses. So the roses kind of worked. They're okay, aren't they? So I could try a couple more roses actually as I'm using up the icing. This is one was my first attempt at like doing dots and very fine lace. Because you can see like that shit is so thin. I've broken a little bit off the edge there. And some blobs of colour, look. So I'll probably go around and daub the blobs of that to make it match. And then we've got the super nice and easy flowers. Which are pretty nice and good. I'm laying these out all over the place. This one, have you already seen? Just a zigzaggy heart. Nothing too special there. Same with that one. I'm doing lacing around the outside of. Need to do that tonight. That's what I'll leave that one out to do. This one, is everyone here still? Was my attempt at a little flower. And then kisses. Why is the light so weird? What the fuck is wrong with you, light? Okay, camera. Hang on. Why is it freaking out? White balance, camera control, low light comp. Oh my god, I fucked my camera. The white's like ruined it. Readjust to me, camera. Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, the apocalypse is happening. My hair is brown, not this weird colour it's currently being. My room is not this bright. Well, it's fine. We're almost there. It just doesn't like showing white. It really confuses it. A heart with hearts. Oh, it's starting to adjust. Yes. Yes, camera. If I hold you upside down. There we are. So they're kind of droopy hearts. That was my first attempt at doing hearts in. More roses with some embroidery in the middle. But the camera's fucked. And then probably my favourite one. Really nice and simple. Hopefully the camera can show you. Put a nice big flower. I'll probably do that on the other big one. Because that was nice and easy to do. And super effective. So, I don't know how exactly I ruined the camera here. I really hope that will fix itself with a computer restart. Because I just went to settings and nothing wanted to work. But that's my big old collection of Valentine's Day cookies. And of course some of the ones we've done tonight as well. So I hope you think they're okay. And if you want to see more cookie streams, general cooking, that was cookie, or biscuit streams if you're British. General cooking streams are more complicated. At least decorating, you see I can do here. I could probably do cupcakes here as well, but a full cake's too big and difficult to do at my desk. So that requires, I say, setting up another computer and yeesh, a lot of effort. Okay, camera, what the fuck? Let me just double check some settings here. Because this is far too bright and radiant for my liking. Everything's not brightness is normal. Is that better? I've reset everything to default and it's still fucked, so it looks like I've got kind of grey hair. No, I've already shown you. Why am I showing you more? And then some of the ones we've done tonight. So we got tulip. Oh, I need to paint that green. But I think that effect actually doesn't look too bad now it's dried, look. It's a bit different, isn't it? Another one. Some lace to be done. And then... whoa. Almost done. Got a heart there. Another flower. Some scuffed hearts. And big heart with drying edge. Then a couple more to do. But I say I'll do them off stream because I'm apparently way better when you're not all staring at me. Oh no. Okay, saved. Whew. So that's my bed I'm putting everything on. It's on a tray on the bed. But it's my bed nonetheless, so I'm a bit concerned. They almost went everywhere. I'm just going to, oh, you guys can see me though. Okay, don't be self-conscious. It's fine. Don't be weird, chat, like you were earlier. I'm trying to get used to being on camera without showing feet though. Okay, I'm just gonna... just want to flick my light on and off. See if that fixes it. It hasn't, has it? Sweet. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully my camera will fix itself. I will be up for hours now doing this. Tonight was a really weird stream. I'm not sure about continuing Yakuza or not. I just feel like maybe it's not the kind of game I'm in the mood for right now. You know? I feel like I could really enjoy it, but it's maybe not for me at the moment. I don't know. Taking the headrest off the chair? Yes, but you guys have never seen me with it on, I don't think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the cookies as a test stream. All feedback is welcome. I will finish them off and I will put the results on my Instagram. I know you're all waiting with bated breath for those pictures, but I'll put them up on Instagram. And then you can see, you know, them at their prime. And yeah, I think that's all. I don't know anymore. My back's so sore for today. Thank you, Snowpunk. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave with a super awkward ending. I hope you all had lovely Valentine's days, if you gave a shit about that. And I will see you, what day is it today? It's Friday, so I'll see you tomorrow, but really it's Thursday night, so I'll see you Saturday. And I will do that then. I'm not sure what I'll be playing just yet, as I say. Slay the Spire most likely, and Yakuza maybe. Maybe I'll find something else to start with. Good night, thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Goodbye. I need to go... Oh, fuck me. Why is everything going wrong today? You know what? You don't even get any outro music, guys. I'm over it. Are we just going to change to ending? Oh, Jesus. I'm gone. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. Salut. That's all French. See you later.